Liberal Dan Radio presents
Fat Man Rants.
Anyway, so you know how the media likes to pass off feel-good stories that really shouldn't be feel-good stories? Well, one of those crossed my Facebook feed today, and it's from Salt Lake City, Utah. At 80 years old, according to Local 12, Gary Sailing is back to bagging groceries, a job he once did in high school. So many years ago. This time it's not for pocket money. It's a, quote, labor of love. Sailing is working to pay off $80,000 in medical bills left from his late wife Carol's battle with sundowner syndrome, a form of dementia. Sailing, who once designed multi-million-dollar mansions, met Carol at a stoplight in 1991, the exact instant we both raised our sunglasses the same moment, he said, recalling their serendipitous meeting. Their love story continued until Carol's passing in 2021. You know, obviously, good, long relationship. I'm sure many good things could be said about these two, and I'm not trying to bemoan or begrudge the love that these two people had. What I am begrudging is the fact that the media is trying to turn this whole thing into a feel-good story. Despite Medicare covering some costs, Sailing said, his commitment to care for Carol at home left him with significant financial burdens. What wasn't covered was the promise that I kept that I would keep her at home, i.e. she didn't want to go to a nursing home. She made him promise to not send her to a nursing home, so he did not send her to a nursing home and took care of her at home. That's fine, but why is Medicare not covering the aid that you need? Now, maybe this is a circumstance where he was choosing to make a decision that would have been covered otherwise, except he decided to have her stay at home. But that just goes to show you, like, what's wrong. One of the things that's wrong with our country. And I talked about this a little bit on one of my previous shows, videos that I've uploaded this past weekend, which was talking about how, capitalism literally just kills people. Because you have to make decisions in this capitalistic society that basically forces people to make hard decisions. Either they can't buy the medicine that they need, so they pass away, or they can't get the care in the manner in which they want to get the most dignified care. It should not be that difficult or that expensive to have somebody be taken care of at home. Like, if at home should be cheaper, and it should be covered as cheaper. I mean, the only thing that might be more expensive is getting somebody out to the home to deal with the costs, as opposed to deal with all of the medical things that are going on with an individual versus, maybe everybody in one sort of same area. But again, there should not be that reason why this individual has $80,000 in medical debt remaining when his spouse was covered by Medicare. So the community in St. George, Utah took notice of Sailing's dedication. Dwana Johnson, who runs a small ministry in town, started a fundraiser to help him. Saw Gary bagging groceries and thought, why is this guy still here? She organized a donation account at the State Bank of Southern Utah, set up a Venmo account for contributions. Fundraiser has raised about $2,000 so far. Sailing remains humble about the support he's receiving. There's no way I'm a hero. I'm not an angel. I'm certainly not a saint. I did make a promise to keep her at home and never put her in a nursing home because I took vows. And that's all well and good. But again, this is not a feel-good story. This is a story about how a person who's 80 years old has to work when they shouldn't have to work to cover medical bills that should have been covered. We should not be making this into this is a great example of our society. We should be making videos about this that basically say, this is why society is screwed up. These are the changes that need to happen in society so that 80-year-olds don't have to work off to pay off their dead spouse's medical debt. If you disagree with me on that statement, you can come fight me in the comments. You can call into the show another day or whatever. Or if you're listening now, you can call in the show in a few minutes when I open up the phone lines. But if you disagree with this, if you think that this is just a feel-good story that, he's just working hard to pay off the debts, no. So it's wrong. One of the many things wrong with society today.